How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Factorio. I was about to say Satisfactory, but then I'm like, no. Satisfactory is after this. So, a few things we've worked on is we conquered those areas. Thankfully, they were the small behemoths that I thought. And now we have some of the production zones that we're going to be using in order to facilitate the expanded stuff and things, which actually I do need to pull up. I think it's this one. The calculator for everything that we're gonna need. I believe it's this one. Let me see. It says we need 45, 10. Yep. And then this one should be 70. Yep. Okay. Cool. So, kind of the game plan for what I'm thinking is we have 10 of these guys. Yes, I could throw modules in them, but I'm not currently throwing modules in them. And then from here, everything goes down. I think the reason I didn't throw modules is because then the outputs get screwed. Because right now it's 3.75 stone per second. If I throw modules in there, yes, I get more iron out, but then I also get a crap ton more stone, and we can't handle that. So that's why there's no modules in these. I mean, yeah, that just means I need less of these, I suppose. But still, I'm okay with how it is. Oh, we didn't connect this last one up. Well, these 5 and this one can connect to one of them. Basically, we take the stone, and because we have really nowhere to put it right now, it's going into landfill, because landfill is a nice 50-to-1 conversion, and this guy can eat all the stone, basically, that we can feed it. And all of the stone turns into little stacks of landfill, which we can then get rid of. Or, actually, we're not going to get rid of it, we're going to ship it off-world, I think. Because we're going to need it on Gleba. Because we got to Gleba in our multiplayer world. I hate it. And that's going to be a going factor for when we get there. Which, hopefully, ideally, kind of... So, here's my game plan. Is we're going to work on probably converting over... this world to true 1,000 signs per minute, because right now, like, we technically can make 1,000 signs per minute, but I also want to make all the other stuff. And a lot of this production, by the way, is going to be literally for the belts. Like, the belt cost is so high to have just one machine making an express belt, but we're going to need a lot of it. And I guess, yeah, we could get away with not doing that, but that's not as fun. Go big or go home. Okay. We'll have all these routed down, and we'll have this guy route down as well. So then, let's figure out where this is going to go. And then once we update this planet, we'll probably head to, back to Flagora. So that way we can go ahead and get a lot of the stuff we need there as well. Such as the quality mod, like quality stuff going. Because remember, the reason we came here is because on Flagora we need more mining drills in order to run more outposts, but in order to get more mining drills we just need more stuff overall, which that's kind of the aim of the game here. Did I also update? Yes, I did. I did update that. Okay. How many machine things we're gonna have? And by machine things I mean rocket silos. But yeah, so we need more mining drills here. And like as you can see, a bunch of the ore patches do get depleted, so we do have quite a few mining drills already still on planet we need to move around. But like I want to tap this, these, just because if we look at the loading station now, we have almost enough of these to be going places. Actually, why isn't this one going? Oh, it's like... Oh, now I'm just confused. Oh, why is there copper wire in there? Actually, that shouldn't technically matter. Let's go ahead and add a wait condition of inactivity or 5 seconds of inactivity. Because that way, even if there is stuff that gets into their inventory like that, like gears, because that probably happened on one of these places when we were deleting rocks and stuff, because technically the system doesn't matter what the input is. Like, there's nothing in this that specifically says that it has to be scrap. It can be any item on this belt, and this will process it. So that I'm perfectly content with. Alright, so that actually should speed some things up and remove some deadlocks. And we already have a bunch of these sitting here waiting, which is nice, but that might have been a side effect of these larger trains not leaving the station. But I like seeing that we have some trains that are able to just sit there and kind of wait. So now this one's gonna leave, this one's gonna start loading up here, but this guy needs to leave in order for us to have... Oh, okay, so it's gonna leave. Why is it going if it's empty? I'm confused. Wait until full cargo, earn activity. Okay. I don't think any of the mines are... Oh, actually, if they're going to this one, which this one is empty. Call it DNC or DOA, I guess. Do not mine. DNM. There we go. Yeah, because as you can see, we're able to extract it pretty quickly. So ideally, we get these smaller islands here that are 34 million, 24 million, 48 million. Because like these scrap piles of 100k, 69, like all of these. That one's done. This one's completely done. This one's almost done. So then we're gonna be done in terms of scrap, because like this one, 65 million, still going strong. Like that's kind of the goal, is to get more of those bigger islands, but in order to do that we need these mining drills. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get these. Actually move this on the inside like that. And then that way we can route like so. We're gonna have it turn in, and then this guy can come up from these. Seriously? Alright, well, at least the robots are handling it. And we need more belt. Oh, of course we do. Let's head down there, let's grab more belt, and we'll head back up to start establishing the rest of that. One of the major things we're going to have to work on this planet is how much sulfuric acid are we going to need? We're going to need over 67,000%, which I kind of hate when it does that, because it's a bit irritating. However, if I change this to 2, that brings it down to 41. If I change this to a 2, that pushes it up to 73. So let's do these. So let's go ahead and grab... We're making belt down here. I think we are. No, we're only making underground. Uh-oh. Okay. This drill's done. What I'm thinking we could do in the temporary short term is we could actually start making some of the express belt, feeding in what little bit of resources we have for it, because right now everything's ratioed out not for the belt, but rather it's ratioed out for science. Yeah, we gotta get the bigger extendo ranges, and that maybe will help a little bit here. I just wish I could tell the robots only travel in safe areas. But whatever. I also wish they added a map mode to see the lightning rods. Like, add a button, lightning rod. Because it would be nice for that. Or even just if they wanted to make a planet-specific toggle. So like whatever the planet-specific whatever is, if there was one, allow you to toggle it. Because that I think would be nice. Like here they could have... I mean, I guess they already have the zone, but maybe make this toggleable. Not that it's important to be or not to be. But on Gleba, they could do the growing areas. And then on Flagora, they could do lightning. And then, I don't know. Whoa. Didn't mean to press that button. Alright, so if we don't have belts being made here, that means we're going to have it shipped back. Which I don't really particularly want to have it shipped back, but... Ship me 20k belt. Oh, we don't have that much. Okay, then let's just do 2500 belt. In the meantime, while we wait for that influx of belt, let's go ahead and get... it set up here, I guess. That's a provider. And then that guy's technically actually already making yellow belts, so we're just gonna do red belt and blue belt. Oh, these are not requester chests. I'm like, why is that not working? That would be why. Okay, and then that doesn't need to do anything other than exist. This guy can be unlimited. This guy no more than 3. Cool. And then... the biggest thing is going to be figuring out how many pump jacks we need. I believe it's going to be about 420. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. I mean, this guy right here, we did turn the yield up on sulfuric acid, I believe. Actually, I don't know. Did we? I know we turned it up on oil because oil is always a pain. I think we did turn it up on that because that looks really high. Let me know down below, anybody who is aware of base settings. Is that base sulfuric acid look about right? And then like one of them is, I think, 3000. Because that, I think, is pretty high. But I know oil we turned up. Because like if you go to novice, oil here, yeah, oil I turned way up because I hate having to deal with oil. Like, I hate having to get more oil. It's also crazy. We haven't really been to novice. It's weird because I built a lot of this factory with, like, old style things in mind. Where it's like, oh, massive trains and massive ore belts. But then it's like, you don't really do any of that on the other planets. Like, I mean, Volcanus is going to get kind of big, but it's just a different beast. I love this DLC so much. It's added so much replayability in my mind. It's added so much versatility. And it's just so much new stuff that it just feels great. So we have belts being made. Oh, let's throw modules in these so these actually do things. The biggest thing it looks like is gears. So what can I do to make gears faster? That's funny. It's funny that we have a gear problem here because on Flagora we're gonna have a massive gear issue. Does it make sense to ship gears off-world? I mean, 1,000 gears per rocket. Maybe. That actually might make sense. We'll see. Oh yeah, we're clearing out these chests. Or maybe I didn't do that. No, I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, that's, we'll just put them back down. Alright, so we need quite a lot of belt. So, kind of my plan is, as you see, we're going to have all the smelting here. And then we're going to need a lot of oil production from stuff and things. This is 4x the amount of sulfuric acid we need, plus this 18,000. But this is probably going to greatly diminish down to this, I'm guessing, pretty quickly. Because right now this is 44 per second. I wish I could see the percentage that the oil well is. Is there any that we don't have tapped? We don't have this one tapped. Yeah, but that one's only 1400 yield. Like, the smallest one is 4600. There's also this one over here for 64,000 we can tap. That's in our area. This one for 59,000. We do have the small one that we're tapping. And if we really need to, we could also tap this one for 10k. This one's insane though, 130. I think it's just because it's so large and dense. That one's 3,200 if we needed it. Let's see, is there any others that are in our borders already? Otherwise, we have to, like, claim. 48. And yeah, I know there is the search bar, but it's not as fun. Is this one? 56. I think that's all that I'm seeing. Oh, there's this one. Okay, this actually wouldn't be a bad tile to conquer then if we just needed sulfuric acid. That could be something we keep in mind. And it looks like it's mostly all within, like, just following this border, so that'd be funny. Alright, so then, what I think we'll do is, so we'll probably have that here. We'll set up more, because we have a 10 million coal node here, so we're going to need quite a bit of tungsten. That is one sucky thing, is the amount of tungsten we're going to need is about 35,000 per minute, which is a metric ton of it. But again, most of that ore is going towards the production of the belts. So like actual science production is far, far less than that. But still. So we're gonna have to figure out where to put that. There's a big chunk of space here that we can use between the top of this and a lava lake right here. We do need to put oil somewhere. We might put it up here. We might put all the oil stuff and things here. And then let's see what else. So that does oil. We're factoring in... Oh, what's another large thing we're going to need? Oh, and then we're going to... The tungsten processing is going to be a very large area. That we'll probably put over here. Probably between this calcite and this calcite. There's so much calcite that honestly we probably will just build over like this one or something. Because like this one's only 5.3, but this one's 20 million. 6 million, 14. Yeah, like this is where we're going to get all our calcite for a good while. Until these run dry, then we'll probably have a space platform above this planet that just drops it down every so often. But yeah, so we'll probably grind that out. And then ideally we I want to get like 20, 25 rocket silos going. Because right now we only have 3, but I want a lot. Because I want the ability to quickly, yes, get the science up. But science is 1,000 per rocket. I'm mainly thinking belt-wise. Because the belts, like the express belts, if you look here, is 50 per rocket. 25 per rocket. 25 per rocket. Like, that is very, very slow. If you need like 30k, very slow. So, that's kind of the game plan for that. So then, oh, we didn't grab the belt. We'll hook that up, and then we can start getting some of the other smelting done. I do like the main bus thing we have down here, and we'll probably keep it. Because, like, again, this is mostly for science. Like, some of it is going to transition to up here. So, like, the smelting, these 4... are gonna move to over here because like this is ready to process it all. Little things like that, so then that means we can kind of clean up this corner of our area a little bit, and we're likely gonna be able to reutilize a lot of the space down in here, which will be good. We are just about out of time, but let's go up there. There's not a lot of belts, so we're probably not going to be able to do a whole lot with that. So let me grab oil things and do that then. Oil refineries. Do we have radar? Yeah, we have plenty of radar on us. There you go. So then let me grab those. I don't need that. I do need that though. We have 200. How many oil machines do we need? 200. Actually, it's less than 200. It's about that much. Let's grab as many of these as we can. Alright, cool. Let's go build ourselves a bit of a RoboPort network. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to turn off our RoboPort so that way we can get these going. I've also been really spoiled in our multiplayer world because my friend's been doing all the quality stuff, so I haven't had to touch that mechanic at all. So we're going to be on a learning journey together. I'm probably going to be using his blueprints for a lot of it. I mean, I'm going to try to experiment a little bit, see if I can find any improvements. However, he got his from... Oh, crap. He got his from somebody. I'm guessing probably any number of the famous people. Famous Factorio people. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. We also do need to make sure as we go through we are marking everything, because I don't think I marked everything for deconstruction. Yeah, no. We are gonna mark it all. And then like that. As you can see, quite a lot. But remember, guys, the robots volunteered for this. They weren't forced into this. I mean, the robots wouldn't tell you that. The robots would tell you that they were forced into this, but remember, don't believe the robots. The robots are lying to you. I really want to get the quality RoboPorts, because quality RoboPorts are so nice to have. Because we have a couple, as well as we also have a couple of the quality robots in our playthrough. They are incredible to have. Well, that should be everything. Almost. We don't quite have this middle section. Maybe. There we go. We're really just going through and making sure everything's connected here. Yep. And then let's head over here. Okay. So far, I feel like we're doing a pretty decent-ish job going through and upgrading stuff and things. I mean, the robots definitely make life so much easier. Oh, why did it line up like that? Whatever. Yeah, we'll do something like that. That's fine. And we'll bring a roboport straight up. Something like that. Alright. Now, a good chunk of this area is fully covered by the roboports. They're going to now be able to start going through, clearing everything out for us, which is going to be awesome. It's just going to take quite a little bit. Wow, we have over 2,000 in operation. I think we could get quite a few more in operation. What do you guys think? Go ahead and throw. Oh, I guess maybe not. Maybe they're literally, like, just enough working. Alright, well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Factorio. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. And as always, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the videos. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, and anything else you guys might have noticed, such as like a reversed underground belt or something, leave that down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. And peace out.